All right, good evening and welcome everyone to our second class in Microsoft Power BI.
Good evening, Mr. Bright.
How was your day, Mash?
Just fine. And yours?
And it went well.
All right, thank God.
Okay, so
Good
before
evening, sir.
yeah, good evening. So before we start, in our last class, Mr. Toby said something about sharing your project, your assignment, the one you just did on LinkedIn, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, your WhatsApp status. Share it and tag girls into tech and let the whole world know what you are into. That's the only way you can get a job, not hiding yourself from getting seen. So if you have your assignment in a PDF format, you can upload it on LinkedIn and write about it, what you learned from the analysis, and you tag girls into tech and to be in your post. I hope you all are on LinkedIn and Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. All right. So before we All right, okay, okay. All right, you can also tag me too. You can also tag me too. You can also tag me too on LinkedIn. You can also tag me too on LinkedIn. Also tag me too on LinkedIn. All right, thank you, Lawan. So before we go start our class, the group, sorry, not the group, the community manager shared a document, a PDF file that contains groups and the group members. So if you have seen your name, that means you've done the assignment, have graded it, and so that's why you are in that group. So you need to contact yourself and start making plans on how to work on the data set. I'll send the data set on Friday, immediately after our class on Friday. So I'll send the data set. So you need to start making arrangements to how you can work on that data set by meeting yourself or creating a separate group, a WhatsApp group where, for example, if you're in group one, you can create a separate WhatsApp group where you have group one members only in that group where all of you can discuss on how to go about the analysis. You can share the project among yourself. One person can decide to clean the data, the other person can decide to analyze, the other person can decide to choose the color for the data set for analysis, and one of the members can decide to present the data set. So you need to share it among yourself. So it's a teamwork. The aim of this project is to encourage teamwork. You can't work alone as a data analyst. If you are applying to work in a remote job outside Nigeria, or you are working outside Nigeria, you know that you work as a team, not in Nigeria where one person do everything. If you are working outside the country, you know that you work as a team. So this is the benefit of so the aim of this project is to encourage teamwork. So that is the aim of this group project. So any question before we go to our today's class?
Yes, Mr. Bright. The last time you promised that you drop the data set with the the manager to post it in the group. So you've not done that, and it's boring just watching the recorded class without practicing it.
Okay, I think she did drop the data set. I think she has done that.
I don't think so. It's not in the Google Classroom. I've not seen it.
Okay, I'll just
She
She dropped
has
the data
dropped it.
set. Please check your mails, check your WhatsApp group. Informations are
When
being
was
dropped
that?
every
Because
day.
I've seen
Today,
the
I've
group.
worked on the data set.
Ah, today
Check
I've
your
checked and
email.
checked. It's only
Check
that
your Google
grouping that
Classroom.
I
Check
saw.
your Google Classroom, please.
okay. At least you need to check your Google Classroom. Guys, receive a notification that you have dropped it. I got the notification, so I'm trying to check that to really confirm because I got a notification today or yesterday.
All right, I will check later. If she did, that means it was late because I was checking. What I saw was that grouping. Okay, thank you.
So Chizoba,
Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Bright.
good evening, ma.
Yeah, please. I think I made a complaint, or I took permission because of my baby's health, and finally I was trying to send the assignment, but it's no longer accepting. I even chatted what is it called? There was one guy, he said that I should submit the assignment through him.
Okay, that should be Mr. Toby.
Yeah, okay. So he said I should go through the classroom. Well, I've been trying to do it since it's not attaching. I don't know. It's not going through. He said it's no longer accepting or something. And the project group came out. My name wasn't there.
Okay, yeah, I understand because you didn't submit your assignment. So
Yeah.
I replied to your message that you should join the last group. Is it group first or thereabout?
The which last group?
Group four. Have you downloaded the project? Sorry, have you downloaded the list, the group members, the PDF file?
Yeah, I've not downloaded, but I looked at it. The first one she sent or he sent, I didn't see my name, so that was why I reminded him or her. Yeah.
Okay, it's not any of them. It's not to be, neither is it Ido that worked on it. I did the grouping myself
Oh,
using the list of those that submitted the assignment. But not to worry,
yeah.
I will update the list today and send it to her so she can update it, so she can
Yeah,
upload
please.
it back.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Chinwe,
Thank you.
Okay, good evening, sir.
good evening, ma'am.
Okay, last time I complained that my system has issue, and because of that, I've not been doing the assignment. So I don't know, maybe that might be the reason why my name is not. They just asked me to be coming to the class. I should forget about the practical aspect of it and the assignment. I should just be listening to what they're teaching. So I don't know.
Okay, Chinwe, okay, I will include you and Chisoba in any of those. Because those group I paid them for not to worry. I'm going to include you into a group.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, Chisoba.
Yeah, sorry, I'm calling back again. Yeah, please, it's on this my SQL. That assignment I had to do it in SQL Server because I couldn't upload the data set on my SQL. So I found it difficult, you know. I don't know. Don't know whether you can be able to pull me through on how to upload the file on my SQL. I used SQL Server to do mine because
Okay,
that's the one I'm used to.
okay, which assignment is that?
Hello?
Which assignment are you talking about?
The Adidas, you said the SQL one, you talk
Okay,
the last one
okay,
that I loaded. Yeah.
okay, okay. Then that's for you to use Excel to work on it. Then the SQL can watch the video, then practice along.
You said what, sir? I can't hear you.
Okay, I said the SQL for you to watch. There's no assignment for SQL. It's for you to watch the video and then practice along.
Yeah, practice. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I wanted to. You have to upload the database, the data set. Sorry,
Yeah.
into the S. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do on my SQL. I couldn't do it, but I did it on SQL Server.
Okay. You want to upload that
I
file
couldn't upload it in my SQL.
because it's in Excel format. That's why.
You said, sir?
Because it's on Excel format, not on CSV. I'll show you guys on how to do that on Friday.
Okay, please. Thank you.
You're welcome. So without wasting much time, we'll spend 15 minutes, up to 10 minutes answering questions. So I'll quickly share my screen. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
All right. So in our last class, we did our KPI. We did KPI calculation using DAX measures to do that. So this is what we call KPI. Those that are in accounting and economics and banking and finance, if I'm not mistaken, you will understand what we call KPIs. So these are what we call your KPIs, key performance indicators. So this is what the company used to know if they are making profit or not. So this YOY let us know the percentage the company have lost or have gained over a period of years. So we use DAX measures to do these calculations. So we are not going to stop here. You can be watching business news either on Bloomberg or any of the news channel. You see something like when you're presenting a business news, let's say let's use MTN for instance. You want to check MTN performance over the years. You see that there is a red color for if the MTN made had some if MTN performance dropped down over the years or over a quarter, you see the color will be red. If they made gain, the color is going to be green for year over year. So that's what we are going to do now. So we are going to add that to our DAX measures and then include it here. So that's the next thing we are going to do. So I'm going to click on our sales table, then click on new measures. We are going to give our measures a name. So you can give it any name at all. So let's give it icon color or any color of your choice. So just like Microsoft Excel, Power BI, you start any function with an equal sign. You say equal. So what are we going to do now? We're going to use an if statement. We're going to say if. So what the logical test are we going to use? We're going to use, open our bracket. We're going to say if YOY, if year over year, if year over year is greater than 0, right? Is greater than 0, comma, give me green. If it's not greater than 0, give me red color. So you close it. Let's quickly execute that. So click here to execute. Sorry to commit. So we've committed it. We've committed that. So you can't see it here because we need to do some conditional formatting. So you can't see it here. So for us to make it to display here, you need to come to format your visuals. You click on call out values. So you scroll down to so you click on it, you say YOY. So now color. So what color do you want? So you're going to click on this formulas and conditional formatting. So click on it, click here. The next thing you're going to do, font color series, you click on this drop down. You click on field value, click on field value. So click what field should we base this on? Click on this drop down. Click on the table, which is the sales table. So click on this icon color. Then you need on OK. So we have that there. So once we use our filter, it turns to green. We do this, it turns to red. We apply this again, it turns to no sale because there was no sale for the previous year. So that's how to do that. So the next thing we are going to do now, we are going to quickly start analyzing the data. So in this data set, our stakeholders didn't give us any question to answer. They just give us the data set and ask us to work on it. So we are going to use our own thinking to analyze the data set and send it back to our stakeholders. Since they didn't give us question to answer, we're going to quickly work on that. So let's quickly add a new sheet by clicking on this. So we have that there. So remember in our Excel analysis, we make use of charts. So this other time, we're going to make use of table. We're not going to make use of chart this time. We're going to make use of table for our analysis. So you come to your visual and click on table. Click on table. So we keep that here. So now what are we going to attach to the table? We are going to attach product name. The first thing is product name. We're going to drop that here. The next thing is total revenue for that particular product. So you bring the revenue here. You bring the revenue there. The next thing we are going to do, we are going to bring in previous year revenue. You keep that here. So next thing you're going to bring the current year. You're going to bring the current year. We've done that. So let's quickly expand this. So let's bring in our year over year. Bring in our year over year. So now, so remember what we did here. What we did here for year over year, we are going to do that for this particular column, year over year column. I'm going to do that. So we go back. Sorry, so we click on our table. So we scroll down. You click on year over year. You right click. Conditional formatting. So you want to format only the font only. You want to format the font only. The font only. So you click on it. The same procedure. So let's continue with that quickly. Click on this icon color. So we have that. We have that here. So let's quickly do some formatting to this. We can't keep it this way. So we click on format of visuals, style. So let's quickly pick any style. So you don't want any style. We don't want any style. Grid. Turn off the grid. Values. So let's apply some font style to that. I like using Calibri. Then the size. Can keep it this way. Column headers. Column headers. So you go with this for consistency's sake. So everything must be consistent. Not when you're using Times New Roman, you're using Calabari, you're using this. So everything should be consistent. So you make it black. So alignment, want it to be in the center. Okay, we close this. So move to the next one, cell element. Okay, so now I'm going to work on this. So we stop there. So we stop there for now. So let's quickly bring in the next one, which is location. So let's quickly bring the next table, which is location. You click on table. So we have that here. So we bring in our location here, sales location. We bring that here. So we check revenue for each location. So let's bring in revenue. So let's bring in YOY. So you know YOY, previous year, the previous year here. So let's bring in current year. So this current year here doesn't mean current year doesn't mean current year 2024. Current year based on this data set we are working on. Previous year based on this data set we are working on, not real life current year like 2024 and 2023. So we go to Y over Y, year over year. So we bring that here. So what we did here, this formatting, so let's quickly do that. So conditional formatting, font color, fill rules, sales, icon color. Okay, so we've done that. So let's keep it and quickly do our formatting. So let's quickly format that. So we come back here. Default, you see, you can pick any one of your choice here. So you say none, grid, grid color, we turn it off. We don't need that. Values, we go with this. Calibri, font, font size was this, okay, this was 12. So let's bring this to 12. How viewers are following me?
Yes, sir.
All right. So if you don't understand, you can call my attention to where you don't understand. I'll gladly explain. So let's change the font color to black. Okay, it's already in black. For values, so we have that in black. Column headers, Calibri, the font black, alignment center, align in the center. So now we don't need background color. So there's a background here. So let me quickly show you that there's a background color that we don't need. All right, so we need to take off this background color. So for us to take this off, you come here, you click on the table, click on this, click on general, click on effects, background, you turn it off, no background. So you do same for this. Click on this, background, you turn it off. So that's how to turn off your background color. That's how to turn off the background. All right, so the next thing we are going to do, so any question before we proceed? Any question? I'll stop sharing for question. Any question? Hello, mommy. Don't worry, I'm going to hear me now. It's like I came up from there now. Oh, because they distract me now. Hold on now. Yes, Chinwe.
Okay, sorry, you turned the background to be blue, and when you turned it to be blue, the white background in the um, data set removed, and the write-ups were not visible. Then my question now is, when you, for example, now you turn as you're working after working, then you now turn the background to blue. Is it advisable to change the color of the font?
Yes, yes, yes. It's advisable for you to use. You can use any background color, any wallpaper color of your choice. But when picking colors, you need to have your audience in mind. You're not analyzing it for yourself. You need to have your audience in
Yes, that is.
So you need to have your audience in mind. So the reason why I change it to blue is because for you guys to see that those table has a background color. So you need to turn off the background color. In case you want to use your another background that is not a white color, that is a black color. So your work will look professional enough. So if you're using a black color and then the other background is white, it won't look professional.
Okay.
So the reason why I did that is for me to show you guys how to turn off the background color. So that was the reason for me doing that. But if I don't do that, you won't see the effect. You won't notice if I turn off the background color or not. Okay, so we'll go back to our analysis. So we've done for product, we've done for location. So let's do our time series analysis. Let's do our time series. Sorry, our sales trend. So let's check how their sales went over the years. So you are going to bring in, you're going to bring your column chart. Then we are going to bring in our month. So you come to calendar, you bring in your month here. You bring in your month here. Then you bring in your revenue. Sorry, your month supposed to be up here. So you bring in your revenue down here to the y-axis. So we have that. So we have that here. So let's quickly do some formatting. So let's come to format your visuals. x-axis. This is what we have the x-axis. So you turn the month. Sorry, not the values. So you're going to change the font size, the font style to this, the color to black. Then the font size, let's keep it at 10. Then the title, we don't need title. We turn that off. Then y-axis values, we don't need values because we're going to use our data labels. So let's turn the values off. So these are the values, the numbers you have here are the values. So let's turn that off. Let's turn off the title. Grid line, we don't want grid line. Columns, apply to all. So what colors are we going to use? You can pick any color of your choice. You can pick any color of your choice from here. You can pick any color of your choice from there. So let's go with this. So since you're working on Nestle, that I think what brand color is Nestle? So let's use the company color. So what color is Nestle? What is their brand color?
They have green,
Green.
green,
So is it green?
green, white.
Okay. And what again?
Blue.
Okay. So let's go with blue. Let's go with blue. So let's use their brand color, which is blue. Is this perfect? Is this the shade of blue they are using?
No, light blue.
Light blue. Right. This.
No, not really.
This.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So we are going to use the brown color for that. So now we don't want this revenue to be here, revenue by month. So I'm going to turn that off. You are going to come to general. You say title, turn that off. So you need everything our background. So let me keep it here. So I'm going to turn off this background. So you go back to general. You see effect, background. We need that. So we turn it off. So we keep it down here. So next thing we are going to do now. So let's go back to our table and see what to do again, what to do next. So we click on our sales table. All right, so we have a sales medium. We have sales medium here. So we are going to quickly do that. So I'm going to bring in our
Sir,
donor.
I thought you said we're gonna label this
Oh,
the
yeah.
sales trend.
Okay, yes, yeah, I forgot. I forgot. Thank you for calling me back to that. So let's quickly label this with our revenue. So this is your data label. You scroll down to where you have your data label. You turn it on. So you see you have it here. So I'll also do some formatting, values. So you want it to be in black. Want it to be in black. Decimal. So you keep it in auto because if you want to keep it in custom, it will be too large to contain into this column. It will be too large. So you need to keep it in decimal like the way it is now. Right? To keep it this way. So let's make it 2 decimal. So we have the 2 decimal. So we'll stop there. That's all. So now I'm going to do for our chart using the donut chart this time. So what are we going to do here now? We are going to bring in sales medium to our legend. This is sales medium. We bring sales medium to our legend. Then we bring in, so yeah, you're not going to bring in revenue here because some people might buy more expensive items online. Some people might buy more expensive items direct. So what you're going to bring in here is the same sales medium to compare how many people bought items online, or how many people bought that item direct, irrespective of how much they spent, right? So you're not to under the values, you're not to put revenue. So you have to bring in this sales medium again for values. So bring in the sales medium for values. So we have that. So let's quickly adjust this and do some formatting. Slice. So we can keep it the way it is. So you can as well change the color from here. So the legend. So you want the legend to be center, bottom center. Details. So these are your details. You want it to be inside or you want it to be outside. You can as well pick from there. So label content. If you want values only, so you pick values only. If you want percentage only, percentage of total, you pick that. If you want both this, can as well pick this. Can as well category label online, you pick that. Can as well pick this, or you go with the last one, all labels. So let's go with the last one, all labels. So let's take this off. So you don't want too much of cluster. So you go with legend. This is your legend. This is what we call legend. You turn this off. Turn that off. So let's quickly do some formatting by changing this to black color. So let's go back. So values, we want the color to be black. So we turn it to black. So let's change our font, consistency sake, Calibri. Click on it. 10. Was it 10 or 12? So let's keep that at 10. So you don't want this right up, this title. So let's go to general title, turn it off. So let's turn off the background, the effect. You turn that off. All right, question. Okay, Messi. All right,
Oh, sorry, that was a mistake. Sorry, sir.
okay. So let's change this color for direct sales to this type of color we have here. So let's click on that. Values, slice, this to this, right? No, right. So let's check online to something different like this. I'll go with something different like this. So which color goes with blue apart from green and red? So keep that. Okay. So we've done working that. So any question? Any question so far? Any questions so far? All right. So since there's no question so far, so let's build our dashboard. So let's build our dashboard. So we're going to take this off. So we don't need for months. We don't need this. So I just did this calculation for me to show you guys on how to use your DAX to calculate revenue for monthly revenue. So I don't need this. So I'll take it off. All right. So let's quickly build our dashboard. So let's do some formatting to this revenue. So you come here, call out values, apply to revenue, alignment center, align the center. The font, one black, font size, font style calibri. So you can make it bold if you want. You can reduce the size to 40. So you go down to labels. So revenue is our labels. So font, calibri, the color black. The font, you can as well increase it to 14 or any size of your choice. So keep that there. So now instead of going front and back to do for this, I'm going to quickly click on this, click on format your printer, click that and click here. Oh, it didn't give us what we're looking for. So let's undo that. So let's undo that. See previous year, keep it at 40. So make it bold. We align it. So our labels, we want it black. So what size was this? 13. So we change this again to 13. So we have that. So now if you want your previous year to be under bottom or top, you can click on this position. You say below values. You have that below values. You have it below. You want it top above. You click on it. You have it above. We are going to do the same for this. Format this 13. Horizontal alignment center. Font color black. For this, for our figures, you want it bold. Font size, font style, calibri, Font size, let's reduce it to 40. So this has some conditional formatting already. So let's quickly change this to this 40. Align in the center. So let's change for YOY. So let's change the font style to this consistency sake. This to black. The size was 13. Drop it there. So this is your transparency. So you can increase your transparency where someone can see it clearly. You can increase it. You can as well reduce it. So since we are done with our formatting, so I'm going to increase the size of my Canva. I'm going to increase the size of my Canva. So click on your Canva, format your report, Canva settings. So if you're using it, if you have not tempered on this before, you're going to see somewhere here like this, 16.9. So for you to customize it, so you click on this drop down, click on customize and play along with it. So let me increase the height to 920, then the width to 1340 or 1360. So we have that. So I'll keep that here. For current year, so I feel this is too big. So let me reduce it to color values. I feel let me reduce it to 30. So reduce it a little bit to 30. So reduce it to 30 also. So color values, previous year. Let me reduce it to 30, 30. So the same for this current year. Reduce the font size to 30. Can keep this here. So let's quickly do this last. So I need to take this design from, who is here? Okay, she's not here on the call. This should be Blessings design. So I need to take this from her. So let's reduce this to 30. So now let's give our dashboard a name. So let's give it a name. I'm going to come to insert text box. I don't give it a name. So let's type in any name. So give a name like Lestal Australia dashboard. So let's quickly format the font style to this. You can as well make it bold if you want. Want to center this side, you can make it 16. You can make it bold if you want. So the display on this dashboard is wrong. So let's quickly correct the spelling. So we have that. So effect, we turn on the background. Don't need the background. We're going to take this out and bring it somewhere here and keep it somewhere there. But if you want to include shapes like what we did in Excel, if you come to shapes, click on it. So we included our shape here. So this is our shape. You can as well copy this, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So we delete this. So let's quickly play along with our shape. You come here. You can pick any shape, uh, any shape of your choice here. If you want something like this, you go with it. You want a rounded rectangle, can as well go with that. You want a rectangle, and as well go with that. The style, the color, can as well pick any color of your choice from here. Can as well pick any color of your choice. Borders, you don't want borders, you can turn on your shadow, turn that in, turn in your glue, and turn it to white or this. So general, we turn up our background. So let's quickly move this to here. So let's expand this to something 18. Can keep it there. Can as well change it to white if you want. So I like using white color, I don't know why. As well change it to white. So we're going to stop here for today. So continue from our dashboard on Friday. to use few minutes for questions, to stop here for today and continue from building our dashboard on Friday. So I'll stop sharing my screen. All right, Chizoba. Chizoba.
Hello.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I can hear you.
So I just wanted to ask this the data set you're using to do this. I don't know. Is there a way we can get it?
Yes. The data set is available. I gave it to the community manager.
Mm,
Ido, yes.
The data set is in the Google Classroom. She
okay.
already pasted it there.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Any other question? Priscilla Ijoma, do you have a question? I'm seeing you for the first time. Binta,